The refusal by non-local teachers to return to their workstations in Garissa County, citing insecurity, caused a major crisis at both primary and secondary school level. Most schools are being run by 1 or 2 TSC teachers. May 14th, NTV aired a story, Education Shutdown. The documentary highlighted how mass exodus of teachers has crippled education in the region. To address the existing teacher shortfall last year, the Ministry of Education, in collaboration with schools' boards of governors, promised to employ 800 untrained teachers.
We had been asking the ministry, but we were told that the ministry the money has not been released from October last year. Sometimes if you talk to your boss and he tells you that this thing is from above, then what else can you do? You only wait and we see when it will come.
I can assure them, I can guarantee them, they are going to be paid because TSC has no problem with money. There's a commitment and focus to pay them. Whatever administrative challenges we are facing, we are working on them jointly, and I trust my colleagues at the TSC. They're working hard on this so that we ensure that we pay them. I'm sorry that it has taken longer than it ought to have taken, but we will get around it. That process is going on. I know that there are pockets of the region that have not been served as well or as much as they ought to be served. But it's a challenge we recognize and we are working towards.
Non-local teachers accounted for a majority of the workforce here, but over 800 of them sought transfers to other parts of the country. So far, only 100 teachers have been replaced. The government is still struggling to find solutions to overcome this teacher shortage, which has adversely affected education standards. The vast county has 25 public secondary and 182 primary schools. Proper learning is taking place in less than a third of them. Teacher shortages in many schools is causing heavy workloads and poor teacher attention to individual pupils.
Given the circumstances in which we all found ourselves as a result of the security situations in the Northeast, it wasn't going to happen, overnight. It's a process, it takes time. We have actually even asked the leaders of Northeastern Province that this is a matter on which we have to collaborate. When we come across any teachers who express interest in being accommodated in teaching in schools in the Northeast, we try to accommodate them. You know that we are going in July to hire additional 5,000 teachers. Again, we'll pay special attention to places like the Northeast.
On his 3-day tour in northern Kenya, President Uhuru Kenyatta said the government will construct a teachers training college in Mandera County that will admit students by August this year.
Wenzetu tumesikia kilio juu haswa ya mambo ya elimu, na ndio tuweze kuziba hiyo gap ambayo imekuweko. Kama serikali kuu tukishirikiana na serikali ya county, tumekubaliana ya kwamba tutajenga teacher training college hapa Mandera County ambayo iko tayari, na mimi najua ya kwamba tukitimiza haya watoto wetu wataweza kusoma.
Form 4 leavers have stepped in to plug the gap left by the non-local teachers, but that has not sufficiently addressed the problem that is killing the region's education sector. Wangui, NTV.